What if God is speaking to you right now, but you're missing the message? Today, we're uncovering 7 undeniable signs that God is trying to get your attention, and one of them, number 3, is something most people completely overlook. Have you ever felt a nudge, a whisper, or seen a pattern emerge in your life that just couldn't be a coincidence? It's easy to dismiss these moments, to attribute them to chance or our own imagination. But what if these are actually divine signals? God's way of reaching out to you. The Bible tells us that God is not silent. He is a communicative God who deeply desires a relationship with His creation. He speaks in countless ways, often subtly, sometimes profoundly, always with purpose. In a world full of noise and distractions, learning to discern His voice can be one of the most transformative skills you ever develop. Today we're going to explore 7 common yet powerful ways God might be trying to get your attention, helping you to tune into His divine frequency and respond to His call. Get ready, because what you discover might just change how you see your everyday life. Imagine standing under a sky full of stars or watching a breathtaking sunset paint the horizon. Do you ever feel a sense of awe, a profound realization that there's something infinitely bigger than yourself at play? This isn't just a beautiful sight. It's often God's first and most universal invitation to look beyond ourselves. From the intricate design of a snowflake to the vastness of the cosmos, creation itself is a symphony proclaiming the glory of its maker. It's a constant, silent sermon, speaking without words, yet communicating a powerful truth about God's existence, His power, and His majesty. When you find yourself captivated by the natural world, feeling a pull towards something sacred, that's often God drawing your gaze upward, reminding you of His presence and His creative genius. Have you ever had a thought or a feeling that just wouldn't go away? Perhaps it's a nagging sense of unease about a decision you're about to make, or a deep conviction that you need to change a certain behavior. This isn't just your conscience. It can often be the Holy Spirit at work within you. The Bible tells us that the Holy Spirit convicts the world concerning sin, righteousness, and judgment. This inner stirring, this gentle but persistent tug on your heart, is God's way of guiding you, correcting you, or calling you to a deeper walk with Him. It's not about condemnation, but about transformation. When you feel that quiet but firm whisper in your spirit, urging you towards truth or away from error, pay close attention. It's a divine GPS pointing you in the right direction. This is the one most people miss, and it can be the most frustrating. You have a plan, a clear path, and suddenly everything goes wrong. Doors slam shut, opportunities vanish, and you hit brick wall after brick wall. It feels like the universe is conspiring against you. But what if, instead of being a sign of bad luck, these closed doors are actually God's way of protecting you, redirecting you, or preparing you for something better? Sometimes God's no is His greatest act of love. He sees what we cannot, knows what we don't, and in His infinite wisdom, He might be steering you away from a path that would lead to harm or simply isn't His best for you. It's in these moments of frustration that we're often forced to pause, reevaluate, and seek His guidance more earnestly. Don't just see the obstacle. Ask what God might be trying to teach you through it. In a world that constantly demands our attention with noise and distractions, God often speaks in the quiet moments. Think of Elijah, who didn't find God in the wind, the earthquake, or the fire, but in a still, small voice. Have you ever experienced a moment of profound clarity, a sudden insight, or a gentle whisper of guidance when you've been alone in prayer, meditation, or simply in a moment of stillness? These aren't always dramatic revelations, but often subtle, profound understandings that settle into your spirit. It's in the absence of external clamor that we create space for God's voice to be heard. If you're seeking His guidance, sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is simply be still and listen. He often waits for us to quiet our own thoughts so His can be heard. Life throws curveballs. We face trials, grief, uncertainty, and situations that should, by all accounts, leave us feeling overwhelmed and anxious. Yet sometimes in the midst of the storm, an inexplicable peace settles over us. A comfort that defies logic, a sense of calm that doesn't make sense given the circumstances. This supernatural peace is a hallmark of God's presence. It's His hand reaching out, reminding you that He is with you, that He is in control, and that you are not alone. This peace isn't the absence of trouble, but the presence of God in the midst of it. When you experience this kind of peace that surpasses all understanding, it's a profound sign that God is not only trying to get your attention, but is actively sustaining you through whatever you're facing. He is drawing you closer, showing you His faithfulness. God is always speaking, always pursuing, always inviting us into a deeper relationship with Him. The signs we've discussed today are just a few of the countless ways He might be trying to get your attention. The key is not just to recognize these signs, but to respond to them. When you feel that inner conviction, when you see His hand in creation, when a door closes, or when you experience that unexplainable peace, pause. Ask yourself, what is God trying to tell me? Engage with His Word, spend time in prayer, and seek wise counsel from trusted spiritual mentors. Your spiritual journey is a dynamic conversation, and God is eager to speak with you. Don't miss His voice in the everyday moments of your life. If this video resonated with you, please hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And I want to hear from you. Have you experienced any of these signs in your own life? What was God trying to tell you? Share your story in the comments below. And if you're new here, subscribe to Eternal Truths for more biblically grounded insights that will transform your faith journey. Let's grow together.